Clarkston, Michigan, the greatest city in the world. It's the Jose Aliaga Show. Jose Aliaga knows everyone. Get to know him as he interviews some of the most fascinating people from the greater Independence Township area. And now, broadcasting from the studios at Clarkston High School, the home of the state champion Wolves, here's Jose Aliaga.
Hello and welcome to the Jose Aliaga Show, where we meet interesting people in the Clarkston community. I am Jose Aliaga, and today I have invited Melissa Dell to be my guest because I love music. Melissa is a musician, a piano teacher, and we are going to talk about learning to read and play music. And later we will have a couple of special guests, very young piano players, to show us their meta skills. Melissa, thanks for being here. Tell us a little about yourself and background, how you got into music.
Well, I began piano lessons at age 12. The music was in my home. We had music in our church, and my parents sang in the choir, and I became involved in music when we were given a piano, and I started taking the lessons, and the rest is history.
Oh, good. How can parents help their children to become interested in music?
I believe music, like everything else, begins in the home. If the parents are interested, then so will the children. Parents need to involve their children in music by listening to it themselves, going as a family to enriching music concerts and recitals and musical dramas. And it's also beneficial to listen to all types of music as well as all types of musical instruments. Children then become interested in certain instruments, their sounds, as well as the mechanics of the instrument. The sounds are soothing to them and they can be very therapeutic. And we know, of course, that many pregnant mothers listen to music while they're pregnant, which I believe the babies hear and become interested in music also. I have a special needs son that became interested in music because while I was pregnant with him, I performed classical music constantly. And my other son came to me with the studio as I taught lessons. So he got interested in music too.
Oh, good. So, well, speaking of learning music at a young age, we have one of your very young students, Colin O'Brien, who is 4 years old. Let's take a listen. Melissa, the musician was very young. How young can someone start learning the piano?
Well, the students can start at any age, but the best age to start them is age 7. If they start too early, they get a little burnout. I have taken on these 2 students because they showed an initiative and talent in reading the music.
Oh, I see, I see. So what is the difference between learning age? Like, for example, I believe it's always difficult for someone who is 30, 40, or 50 than someone who is like calling 4 years old. Is a different age? I mean, the process into learning?
Well, as adults, we are busy, so it's difficult to learn because we don't have that much time to practice. The younger students are disciplined, they're used to practicing, and they progress very quickly. Adults can learn too. I teach adults at any age. I've taught all the 30s, 40s, 50s. They can learn. They just have to be patient with themselves.
But if somebody is, for example, 70, do you think if after probably see today the show, they may say, oh, I want to try. Do you think it's difficult for someone who's 70 years old maybe to?
No, they can try. You can always, where there's a will, there's a way. You can always try it and learn. I've taught students at that age, so they learn to play chords and maybe some little songs that they like, maybe Christmas songs. Oh. So it's possible.
It's possible. Okay. So what are the unique challenges?
Like I said, the challenges with an adult versus a child are basically the practicing. Adults many times are impatient with themselves. They want to play very quickly, very fast, like children can. But they have to just be patient and continue to practice and play the songs.
What is the most difficult instrument to learn?
Well, they say that piano is because both hands are performing at the same time. The right hand has a score of notes to play. The left hand has a score of notes to play, completely different. If you're playing a wind instrument like a clarinet, you have one score of music, one line of notes, and both hands are assisting to play those notes. The same way with saxophone or trumpet. The only thing different might be guitar.
And what is the easiest to learn?
The easiest to learn, I'm not really sure. They say violin is. I play violin too. So.
And why violin is the easiest thing?
I'm not sure. Both hands are.
Because it's
playing.
Just, okay.
Yeah.
Instead
of 2 different lines. Again, you're reading one score of music.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let's listen one of your students who is a couple of years older. He's Colin's brother. His name is Danny O'Brien. Who are some of your favorite classical piano composers?
Some of my favorites are Beethoven, Chopin, Bach, Mozart, Pachelbel.
Oh. Why Beethoven, for example?
The soothing music, the way it is just comes out, and the challenge of it, I just enjoy playing it.
Oh. Can you play a little for us?
Sure, I'd love to.
Elton John and Billy Joel are very popular rock stars who play the piano. What do you think of them?
I think they're great. They're fantastic. They're two of my favorites. They were both classically trained musicians, so they have the classical background, and they just transferred over into writing the rock music. I really like listening to them. I like the words of Billy Joel.
So who you like better between both of them?
I think I like Billy Joel the best. I like the lyrics to his music as well as the music itself.
Oh, so you like him better than
yes.
Elton John? Oh, well, okay. I think both are really good.
They are, yeah. Yes.
Yes. Do you have any exciting memory for playing in front of the big audience?
Oh, I have one experience I had when I was younger. I played in a talent show, and the spotlight was on me as I was performing. I was actually playing Fur-Elise, and somebody bumped the spotlight. It went off of me. I kept playing, and it was very scary, but I was given points for continuing my performance without stopping.
Well, Melissa, it's been a pleasure having you as a guest. If anyone wants to get hold of Melissa Dell for piano lessons, here is her contact information. Thank you again for being here, and we would like to thank the O'Brien family once again for sharing their talents with us. Very good kids. If you would like to contact me about being a guest on the show, my phone number is 248-736-7163, and you can add us on Facebook at the Jose Aliaga Show. Thank you again for joining us, and we will see you next time on the Jose Aliaga Show. God bless.